Where are you? I did not expect to stream today. I didn't think I'd have time. But lo and behold, here we are. Yeah, and I haven't really played this game for like 2 updates. So version 45, I've been watching update videos. I've been trying to stay in the loop. Make sure that alerts are on. Yeah, they are. Okay, good. Thanks to the Prime. Marina off the hook. But I am, you know. It's been a little bit. I was caught up in VR. I spent like 24 hours in VR within a
2 months. Hello, Brigadito. How are you?
4-day period or something. Pretty nuts. It actually felt weird. Like,
Hey Spig, how are you doing today?
with the PSVR, it doesn't have very good nose support. So it pressed down on my nose.
Can't believe
And the
it's been over a
chatula
year
didn't
for
help.
subbing.
And so after my long help wanted streams, I would like feel phantom pressure on my nose. That was kind of odd.
Spig giga, spig giga, spig giga.
Jack the Derpy Fack. Thanks for 2 months. Link, thanks for 7 months. Fat Tail Cat, thanks for 13. Legato, thanks for 20.
I am at work. Can I have some words of encouragement?
Christmas is 3 days from now. As long as that's a positive thing for you, Alex.
Just join in on?
Enjoy. So I'm shooting for, I don't know the number, but I'd kind of like to try
Hi again, Spiff. So glad to be able to make
the
this.
newly added
Very excited. How
quota
have you been?
10
I know it's been a
solo
while since I
runs.
made stream.
So whatever the 10th quota is.
Give him back, give him back, give him back, give him back.
Yeah, we'll see about
You and
that
Connor
though.
did a
Let's
great
get to
job.
6.
Also, happy early Christmas chat.
Thanks, TBR Wolf. Thanks for 19 months. Fredo, I don't know who I stole from you. But yeah, I think 6 quota is... 6 quotas around 1,000. So 10 is like 2,500.
I was just watching your
Which
Lethal Company video again
is,
because I was bored and you go streaming Lethal. Still glad I'm able to join streams.
Gonna be
Carrot,
tough. Over Christmas, I'm going to learn strats. Like, strats that runners use. They use glitches and stuff. It's not a glitchless run. But I don't know them that well. Obviously, I haven't been able to take the time to learn, but we'll be doing
5
some of that
months.
over Christmas.
Lethal Company
Today
is
is
very
just
funny.
practice. Show us your history? My internet history? I'm not going to, but I think it'd be mostly music. Yeah. Just Twitch streams and music. I bought Paige a ring for
Hello,
her
Spig.
birthday.
Thoughts on dipping fries in Wendy's
So there's
Frosty?
that as well.
What did I just
How to
join on?
rasterize a layer in
Hooray
Photoshop.
for 1 year. Merry Christmas from the desert.
Yeah, that's definitely the play. I actually did that more with DQ, ice cream,
Clown, get
specifically
off
the
Titanic. Oh no, he can't hear us. He's got ear pods.
whatever fucking. I would do that with DQ things. I never went to Wendy's ever, but I went to DQ quite a
6
bit.
months. 4.8
Anyway,
K-bomb.
I'm timing
I had
my
more, but I
runs
got
just
cocky. Anyways, love you, Spiff.
for funsies, really. Just because I know chat likes it. And I'm still team offense. I've actually heard quite a bit of offense slander recently. Specifically
less than 3, less than 3, less than 3, less than 3,
This
less
is your
than
very
3.
own autopilot ship.
because of the dangers.
For the duration of your contract.
Turrets is kind of the big... What the fuck? Rock.
No question for this month. I'll just say that I love your vids for 2 years now.
Thanks. Thank you very much for the 10 months. Kuchinawa. It's not, it's completely vanilla. I think it has to be completely vanilla for runs.
Let's get that bread less than 3.
Yeah, this is gonna be rough. Wait.
I work from home and I have found your streams to be the best thing to have on in the background. Keep up
No
the
way,
great
Mr.
work.
Fish. I also work from home. That's crazy. Ladder glitch? Like, over top the map? No. No. We're not doing any glitches until I learn how to use them properly, which I haven't because I've had time to. My brain's been on help wanted for the past week. I haven't thought about like anything else, so Lethal Company brain's not there right now. Yeah, I've used the jetpack a little bit. Do they use that in solo runs? That'd be pretty sweet if they did. And if not, I would definitely. You're not safe on these anymore. Yeah, I haven't played since, Sweet, man. I haven't played since the whatever. It's been like 10 days since I played this game. Spiff, the Bible video game is coming soon. Are you gonna speedrun circumcision %? Yeah, how did you know?
What did I just join in on? Walkies.
Last
That'd be
time I
wild
played this game, I lost 50k
if
balls.
there was a Bible
Hope I'll get them
game
back today.
with circumcision. That'd be pretty crazy. I feel like crucifixion
First
%
stream back, and
would
I
be a
can
bit
tell
more
this is gonna be
viable.
a great one.
Yeah. Punny, thanks for the 200 bits. I'm gonna put on a
What did I
prediction.
just join in on? Walkies.
Oh, 17 months now. Cool. Hello,
After you
SP
saw
Rich.
that
How's
incredible
loaf?
survive the next 2 days. All right, it's not 1 day. It's 2. Excuse me. Yeah, after you saw that amazing run. Yeah. You watched the first Help Wanted 1 video. Oh,
Love your content ever since SB. Have you seen the new Chilla's art game?
I don't have answers to questions when people are like, what's your favorite video ever? You know, which one do you look back on most fondly? I'm not really able to answer
I
that.
don't know how, but I posted one clip about you on Reddit
Make
and said
yourself
post got me to 69,420 karma. Anyway, have a nice stream.
But I do have an answer for which was my least favorite video to ever work on, and it was Help Wanted 1 and 2. Those 2 Help Wanted videos. They made me so angry because of how my mic sounded. This is a suspiciously similar room. Oh yeah. So that's what people were talking about with offense. But we're gonna have to use like this planet or Vow or Assurance maybe. Sweet. I'm not even gonna make the jump across the gap. Really? I'm actually gonna have to do a couple trips for jumps. Vow sucks ass, but it doesn't have
Punch Plink.
turrets, I don't think. Hey, is Garden of Batman 6 any good? compared to the older ones.
It's almost been a year. You've really helped me in so many ways. Went to my first meeting, and I thank you for providing a safe place that makes feel like I can stay sober.
Oh yeah. Blue Hatred, congrats. My sister just passed 2 years. Well done. Thank you for resubbing. There's not 6 bands actually. that's kind of the funny thing. Thank you. They just skipped 5?
Hypothetically, there was a body in the boot of your car. Where are you hiding the body? Asking for a friend.
Just like drive out to the country, dig a hole, I guess. Cover it with bushes. I don't know. I'm just gonna play this today.
You planning on doing a help wanted 2,100% speedrun.
Wait, what? I heard 2,100, but the message only says 100.
9 months again, let's go.
Okay, I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna go main. I did 100%. Did it just get confused? I did 100% already. I did all achievements 100% speedrun. That'll be made into a video. Well, I'll do a couple more 100 ones. Everyone's been asking now when the next marathon is. It'll be a little while. But I'll do a couple 100% runs before that marathon because I'll have to get back in the groove. Little Twiggy, thanks to the 9 months. Actually, no. We won't be doing 100% for that. No, I take it back.
Oh, Vanessa.
I'm not going to open the box until we get back to the ship because what's in here is probably going to weigh more than the box. No, not no marathon ever again. Straight after this, I'm actually going to focus on a solo Lethal Company video, the other Help Wanted 2 all achievements video, and then I actually want to make a video on GTFO. That's kind of next up for me, I think. Dude, sheets of metal are so terrible loot, and they're so damn heavy.
Go Spig.
Okay, let's go main. See what happens. Thanks, Future Mercy. LeGamer420. Thanks for the resub. I can't see how long because I fucked up my activity feed. Thanks to the resub cat and the weird body question. You can't drown, yeah, but your head has to be underwater. This will be my last stream before Christmas, yeah. And then I'll be gone a day at least longer than I expected because somebody passed away, not very close to me, but I will be going to the funeral, so I will be gone another day. GTFO is like the hardest co-op game ever. Yeah, it's not somebody very close to me, but it's close enough that I will be going to attend the funeral. Well, there's a thumper somewhere. Gonna have to figure that out. Hey, buddy. Any gloopers? Which lethal company monster would take the best? Definitely the glooper. I think he takes like cotton candy. Okay, sweet. You're out of this zank. Is it just me or are there less outdoor monsters during flooding? I just feel like they interact with the water wrong and don't spawn as much. My favorite monster? I don't know. Oh, well. There's still worms. Oh, wow. Fucking get. Yeah, I feel like that was a dog taking damage. Drowning, maybe?
Tips for solo lethal company. Never go to Vow unless you have to. Assurance is a better beginner planet.
Yeah, I know. Assurance has sandworms.
7 months.
Well, I guess Vow does, but I think Assurance has more sandworms. I don't know. I'm just a bit of an offense lover. Let me make this bigger so I can properly see things. Adept Toaster, thanks to the new tier 1. Horseradish, thanks to the Prime. Future Mercy, I got you, but thanks for 12 months. I didn't see that. Thank you for a year. Rip your bits, Fredo Kamato. Yeah, I'm an offense enjoyer. It is goated. Alright, so the prediction's on 2 days, so... Can I not? What? There we go.
Can I get a happy birthday, pretty please?
Okay, let's actually check on offense. Offense is chillin'. Happy birthday, Floofsy Floof. I hope people aren't getting you one gift and saying it's both for Christmas and your birthday. Yeah. Okay, nice. Thank you for the 500 bits. Hope you have a good one.
Spiff. I'm glad to see you're still very spingle-tastic.
Oh, yeah.
Watching the Wonka movie today.
Is that new? Is that a new Wonka movie? What's world record? 42 minutes.
Happy 16 months.
For
what did
sixth.
You get loaf for Christmas?
Sixth, whatever, quota. Oh, there's a new one. No shit. What? Which valve is it then, bruh? Is it upstairs? It can.
Three months. Happy birthday, silly Canadian man. Have a plink for good luck.
It's not my birthday. I hope you're saying that to Floofy. Floofsy. My birthday is actually coming up though. But there'll be a few streams before then. Did I miss a remote? Was there a remote in this drawer? Oh, there was. Thank you. Yeah, January 5th. Yeah, so I don't really know how to deal with these guys anymore.
What's it like owning an orange cat? I hear that they are silly.
Oi, oh! Indeed, very goofy individuals, yes. But Loaf is kind of old and doesn't move that much. Okay. But she's got very average orange cat tendencies. Cool. Should you donate 10K right now? No. How old is Loaf? Loaf's 8, and she's a girl. Yeah, I learned that they made Thumpers have a harder time turning corners recently with the most recent update. Hey, those are my dentures. Now the question is, do we go back to... I'll go back briefly at least. When's Loaf gonna get a job? She's had a job for years. Her OnlyFuzz account. Paige, I can't believe I never told Paige about the OnlyFuzz account until recently. She found it hilarious, and I was like, holy crap, have I never told you about this, like, year-long ongoing joke? Well, it started because people would be like, hey, are you, like, the main breadwinner between you and Paige? And I would say, no, it's Loaf, because her OnlyFuzz account. Ah, dicks and balls, bro. Oh, that's just double dicks. Double D's! No! Oh, I fucking... Well, they're both there. Damn. Well, that was just bad. Sorry, chat. So that was a decent play. I shouldn't have grabbed the axle. I should have broken line of sight with the thumper quicker. And I should have...
Howdy, have $2 of my dollars.
I'm gonna keep going.
Also, if you didn't see Aero's message from last night, 2Ube said if we raid him again, he'll eat the ketchup cake.
Is he making the ketchup cake? Dirty Tro, thanks to the new tier 1. What's OnlyFuzz? It's not real. It's just me making an OnlyFans joke. No, we will not survive the next 2 days. Sorry, believers. I got it in Sensil. Sensil, you're supposed to be doing something today. This is an impromptu stream. Go get drunk, or whatever your objective is today. It'd be nice if OnlyFuzz was real. Yeah, I've considered making an OnlyFans. Oh fuck, whatever. A genuine OnlyFans account for Loaf, but then I don't think you could go on the website without seeing naked things. So I just am not going to. If I did something like that, I'd use a different website, like.
How much have you seen, heard of the recent 2.2
YouTube.
Geometry
I don't know.
Dash release?
There's a new level, which I'm actually tempted to play on stream. And... oh my gosh!
I was getting drunk with my boss like 2 hours ago, and when I left I was told you might stream today. Thank you very much, lol.
So, you're done getting drunk. Alright.
Hello, Spig and chat. There was a bat flying around in my house last night. But that's
Well, it's
showbiz,
kind of
baby.
fun. Bats are cool. That's like a very, like, this turret is doing a great job of surveying the land. Yippee! Is that another turret, or is that just the light? Interesting. I take my teeth. So I guess Patreon, but then as soon as I'm using Patreon, I have to put in like real effort into it, because I don't know, I'd charge like $1 or something. Alternatively, just like YouTube. Yeah, we got quite the yapping going on. I will sub. I know, chat. I know you will. No, I'd probably just use YouTube. YouTube's not very good for posting pictures. YouTube can repost. You can't use those until you have like 600 subs or something. I believe the gifts are just for the season, yeah. It's true. I could get a channel up to 600 subs pretty quickly, I think.
All achievements in HW2.
Really was.
One was a pain. And Merry Early Christmas to everyone less than 3.
Thank you. All right, we got the angry, like... I think of that bird as very Australian. So we got the angry Australian. I don't want to stop the chattering. I don't think there's a dog. Oh, okay, sweet. Awesome, Astro Boy. Or Astro. Yeah, just Astro. I'm gonna buy a ladder. Wait. Oh, I was able to. That's a good question. So I just turned my mic off of normal and on to push to talk, so I'm effective.
I didn't realize you were streaming today, but I'm glad I caught it. I hope your run goes well. Happy holidays, partying face.
I mean, worst case scenario, we die. Whoop-de-doo, right, chat? Cool. We made it. Yeah, we've had I've had a few pets before, though. I grew up with cats. Look, chat, we made it past the first quota. So I want to get to Titan like the next quota, so we're gonna have to be real gaming. No, I have not been swatted. Getting swatted is I have only seen kindness on this platform so far, pretty much.
You can use the terminal to route the autopilot to the company building.
So I plan on keeping it that way. Well, yeah, it requires my address, obviously. But
What I just joined in on? Walk this.
obviously we'll figure that out.
From the void.
Yeah, I mean, it's true. Like, I'm not a very good target. for people. I don't think I'd be very hype to SWAT. I picked up the plague. Ah, that's too bad, Scorpio. I actually, I believe I was one of the first people to get COVID in 2019. Yeah. So, like, December 2019, I missed Christmas. And, like, nobody was really talking about COVID at the time. It was kind of just, I was just really sick. And, like, I was really sick. I really was patient zero. Well, I worked at a school at the time. So, if anyone was gonna get sick, it was the one that was working with kids who didn't do a great job of cleaning up after themselves. But yeah, I missed Christmas that year. I watched the entirety of Death Note on the 24th, and on the 25th, me and my dad watched Nemo, and that was my Christmas. We found patient zero. Get him. I don't think I gave it to anybody. I fucking stayed home. It was actually wild. So I was gone for the last week of work. And my principal was like mad that I wasn't coming back from work. I left during the day on Monday, I think, because I was like, dude, like I can barely stand because I had a really nasty fever. And she was very upset that I was leaving. And I'm like, dude, gonna be real. Like, again, this is before we knew anything. I was like, I have something that is very obviously spreadable. And like, I am dying. Woman, you gotta let me leave. And then I needed a doctor's note for, after 3 days, I needed a doctor's note. So I went to the doctor and he's like, yes, you have the influenza. I was like, cool. Little did you know that 3 months later, school would be ending. Swift's dying and the principal's like, walk it off. Well, in defense of her, I did work with kids that like nobody really knew what to do with when I was gone.
Just wondering, seems like a good
Don't. No, that's not what it says, Sun Dreamy. What am I gonna like fly you to Canada with my, is it, I think it's more than 400, oh maybe US it's 499. No, you can meet me IRL by going to the same events that I go to. I will announce when I do that. The third tier is there because I had to make a third tier and didn't want to. So I made it the most expensive, which was $7.99 Canadian. Is my house considered an event? Oh, yes, of course, actually. How's the weather in Canada? It's actually been quite unreal. Still, there's a little bit of snow outside, but really not much. Yeah, well, that wouldn't be a profitable $700 membership if I did that. All right, well, here's Maine. Fedor Depro. Thanks for the new tier 1. No, the third tier's only come up a couple times, but recently it has a couple times.
My favorite feature of this game is that baboon hawks are actively deterred by intimidating noise. I love yelling at the little dudes.
Oh, really? I didn't know that. Huh. So, I'd like to go back to the fire exit. We're gonna not go back to the fire exit. All that's over there is a metal sheet. Fuck it. What am I even doing? So yeah, that's why people don't like offense. Turrets can be fairly bad. Sheesh. My favorite map? The first snowy one, whatever it's called. It's just the wood. Offense is the name of the moon that I'm on. Planet. Technically a moon. Basically a planet. Alright, look, I've gone pretty deep. Can I have a reward, please? Just a bite of something. Yeah, I enjoyed working at a school. It was, good and bad. The kids were good. The kids were bad. Coworkers... wasn't a huge fan of them, for the most part. The teachers were very, like, cliquey. And since I was just an assistant teacher, I was, like, lesser. That was kind of goofy. Well, the worst student I ever had, because I worked one-on-one. That's what assistant teachers do here. And lesser teacher spiff. And so I worked with some pretty rough behavioral kids, and one kid would like hit me and stuff. So that would be the worst. We definitely had beef, but I couldn't beef with him. If you know what I mean. I had to be nice. Where am I going? This way. Yeah.
What did I just join in on?
You needed a lot of patience for some of them.
9 months. Amazingly, I'm not even on Twitch much. Fodders for life.
I think this is actually the way home. It is. Holy smokes. Chat, what do you want for Christmas? Oh, crap. Okay. Purpose in life? To see some of my family. Wow, that's so nice. To be paid more than the minimum wage. Very nice. A hoodie? That's a good one. Your purpose in life can be, oh, a key. Help people find inner peace. Well, I kind of tempted to go this way. Yep. Thank you, turret. That turret knew what was up.
2 months and going for 3.
Okay, wait, where's the fire exit?
How do you feel about being the new king of FNAF? By the way, thank you so much for the raid. I stream 160 plus hours a month and work a full-time job. That raid
I
made
saw
my dear
that.
Bubba. Red heart.
I heard about you calling me that, Tube. I feel like that's not something that I could ever own because it would just make people angry. I'm not trying to usurp Mark. $160 hours a month, that's... That's a lot, dude. Holy shit.
What did I just join in on?
Ah,
Meow meow.
dude,
How are
here
you
we
doing
go
today?
again. I guess it is 8 p.m. Did you make a ketchup cake to you? Because I heard you made one, but I'm not 100% sure. It is fun getting to see the worm, yeah.
Yeah, he said if you raid him today, he'll both make and eat the cake.
Oh, make and eat. Alright, well, we'll see if you're streaming when I'm done. Hey! Hey!
What did I just join in
Why
on?
must Twitch be so hellish on mobile? I don't know.
Fog, happy 7 months. Happy holidays.
It's not that bad anymore. Cake's gonna be the death of me? Dude, it's pretty good. It's actually pretty good. I had some positive reviews on Twitter recently with the ketchup cake. Oh, hey, can you sell this clipboard? Should I be considering that as loot? What enemy do I struggle with the most? As a solo right now, Thumper, because I just don't know what. I guess I could buy a shovel. Just because he got changed, and I'm not sure how to deal with it. Mr. Tart, thanks for the prime. Thumper is like...
Merry Plink Moss and happy chippy days everyone.
Rah, thump, 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 munch, munch, munch. That's who the Thumper is.
I got a plushie yesterday that's a kitty in an astronaut suit. It looks like my IRL cat Pippa, so I named it Spaceman Spip.
Nice.
Spip is watching the stream.
That's sweet, Legato. Okay, this is looking pretty terrific so far. Oh my gosh, into one of these rooms. These rooms are usually pretty sweet. Alright. Might push it a little bit because I could use a couple more small items. Do I have phobias? Wait, there's another key over there. I can go grab that. I would say I'm an average amount of... Oh, what? Oh, I never even noticed that. Yeah, well, I think I'm an average amount of claustrophobic. Like, I barely consider claustrophobia to be something that... Like, I don't know. I just feel like everybody's claustrophobic. I don't know that many people that I could, like, stuff in a box and they'd be like, yeah, I'm fine.
Stick a smile.
We have 4 large axles. Or 4 large items. I'm not claustrophobic at all. I love tight spaces. Okay, well, maybe I'm wrong. Then I am a bit claustrophobic. Boxes are great. It was upstairs, right? No, I have no mods on. This is vanilla. Well, we all live in a box, but our boxes are usually a fair amount larger than our bodies. Besides that, I really, really like heights. Like, I just like standing on the top of things and looking down. Like enjoying Call of the Void kind of thing. Why is there an orange light down there? Odd. Okay, it's about time I stop pushing my luck.
Fifth, back in high school, I used to eat my lunch inside of my locker so no one would bother me. 3.
I don't know what kind of lockers you had, but I would not be able to move my arms in my high school locker. That is very wild. Okay. Time to make some trips. Yeah, I wouldn't have been able to fit in my high school locker. Hell no. That's pretty wild, Loam. Would you lock yourself in there? Because even if I... Even if I were to get in my locker, I wouldn't even be able to close the door. And even then, when my big body pressed against the locker door, it would just open and I would just look so weird. Hello, Ribbon. Seems like a great way to scare someone. Yeah, I don't know many people who could fit in our lockers. Oh yes, the Bendy game. Yes, yes, yes. I did see it. I saw that they're releasing something about it on Christmas Day. Not like game, but info. Which is cool. I'm gonna get this all outside. This Rubik's Cube. Well, my elementary school didn't have lockers, but high school did. It's true, we don't want another Bracken fire exit, yeah. My school zip-tied all the lockers. You have to pay rent if you want one. Just cut the zip ties. Their greatest weakness is a pair of scissors. I think we did have to pay for our lockers, but it was like, it was something so nothing. It was like $2 for the whole year at Toonie. I cannot solve a Rubik's Cube. No. But I'm sure I could watch a couple videos on it, a couple 2-hour inner mechanics of Rubik's Cube and figure it out. Yeah, I get to the fire exit without the ladder. I do miss it sometimes, but I haven't today. Well, to stay at the fire exit, you can do the jump when you go down, but you can also just bring a ladder over there. It just means that your last trip, you won't be able to use the pipe if you want to bring your ladder back.
I just got money, so of course I immediately decided to get bits and stickers. Thanks for being epic.
Thanks, Tree Lambo. Thanks for the bits. I hope you enjoy the stickers, if they're mine. I don't know which stickers you're getting, but enjoy your stickers. Can't wait for you to try 40-player Lethal Company. I actually did, we made it up to 15 Lethal Company a couple weeks ago. And I do want to do more of that at some point, but I want to grind out solo for a while. I did know you could kill people with the ladder. In fact, during my 15-person Lethal Company run, we had, like, to end it off, we had a ladder battle royale.
Do you think you'll be releasing any new merch sometime in the future?
Eventually. I'm not a huge merch lover, but I know people do want more, and I do have a couple ideas. So, yeah, eventually, but it's pretty low on the priority, I'm not going to lie. No, I'm not a merch maxer. Of course I'll play the new Benny game. I loved Dark Revival. That was a sweet game.
Loaf merch when?
You have loaf merch. What a chill. It's like 9 p.m. Where the bad guys at? Living! At least 405. Probably more like 600. Let's try to get to Titan after this quota. This was nasty. We got one more day. The bad guys are sleeping. So true.
Going back to the locker lunch, I'm 5 feet flat and like 105 pounds. And even I had to basically sit in there in the fetal position.
Oh, that'd be pretty
grilled
comfy.
cheese in the locker hits so different.
So I assume... you'd kind of like scrunch up. I wonder if anyone ever saw you do that. That would be interesting. Dude, it kind of makes me want grilled cheese. Paige is feeling a bit sick this morning, so I was hanging out with her all morning. And I've not really eaten. I'll have to have something good for supper. Oh shit, of course, when I don't check. Oh my goodness. Why is... Bruh. I'm just gonna get sandwormed, bro. Why is offense so prone to bad things? Well, Paige is feeling better. But yes, I guess Loaf is on Paige duty now. Why no March? I just hate forest keepers. So I like going to dusty places. With no... Oh, that's a thumper. Okay. Pretty eyed start. There was something big in here. Oh, there it is, yeah. And the main entrance is over there as well, so I'm not gonna bait myself into going to main because I can see that there's no point. Well, I would yeah, let's just do a trip. I was gonna say I would practice dealing with thumpers right now. Thanks to the 3 months MX lick. I don't want to leave yet. If I had ever had run die because of Ghost Girl, Ghost Girl takes a while to do bad things to you. But if I'm remembering right, on my highest run, I had to leave early because of Ghost Girl, which kind of does kill your run eventually. Hey, dog. No, you can't stay overnight. Your ship will leave at 12 at midnight, no matter what you do.
Oh, Vanessa.
Alright, let's check if Thumpy's here. Like, how the fuck are you avoiding current Thumper? Dude, man is cracked. He got there so fast, dude. Do I know how Ghost Girl works? Yes. I mean, she stalks you and then eventually she starts skipping towards you, and if she gets to you, she kills you. Is there much else to it? Can't go on a railing anymore, no. Okay, Prage, no worm. Bird. 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 I'll take the dub. Yeah, there's a way to avoid worms. Drop all your stuff so you're as quick as possible. And then, I'm 2-0 today in dodging worms. Get close to a wall. And when you see the dirt start moving, book it to the side. Yeah, rip ladders, whatever. And hope. I did see shovels are lighter. Yes, so I will be getting a shovel now. And I do think that it would allow me to, but like, I don't have much confidence just 1v1ing a thumper. The shovel. I wasn't worried about the bird's eye. Like, if I were to do something there, it would be going back to... It would be go to main. And like, I go to main, I come back, I get sandworm. That's my concern.
Well. What was your taste in music growing up? Has it changed?
Not really. My taste in music growing up was very much lack thereof.
I managed to solo beat the crap out of a thumper and then die from missing a jump shortly after. Best game 10 out of 10.
It is a banger. Like... Oh yeah, I'll try to sell the clipboard, thanks. I do know about the shotgun. I'm a little bit worried about going for it. I thought it would be like free shotgun. You just gotta shovel the nutcracker. But there's... Wake up! There's this speedrunner I watch, and he spent like a stream straight like just grinding out attempts, killing the Nutcracker, and barely saw success. So it's not super comforting. Now I don't think I can make it to Titan. I mean, there's no whatever. Guess I'll lose money if I die, but I shouldn't be dying anyway.
What did I just...
I don't think I'll make it to Titan today, so I think I'll
6
stay.
months, yeah.
Yeah, so you have to bait out 2 shots from the Nutcracker. Thank you. And then beat him up with a shovel. Wait. Wait, am I not updated? Is 19 pounds the new weight? I thought it was 9 pounds.
Chippy chippy choppa choppa doobie doobie daba.
Thanks for tier 2 for 20 months, Popcat. It's 19 now? Okay. Oh, the updates on the beta branch, right. Yeah, that's true. Oh, so thumpers haven't been changed then either. So that thumper rework I saw is not currently applied. That makes sense. Okay. Yeah, I'm not gonna make it to Titan. Whoa, hold on. No, I didn't see what the dev was working on. I've seen a bit of a boom of quality dancing cat videos recently. Now, I don't know if that's because I'm looking for them or because people are realizing the possible fame in having their cat dance. Bro's sleeping. I sold my key because I still have one. Chances are I'll find another.
Your honest work is invaluable to the company.
In before double key door? Yeah, maybe. Wait, did I sell the shot? Hopefully not. Hello?
Wahoo, 17 months.
Good morning.
Thanks for being a constant source of entertainment and distraction from life's big flower.
Thanks, Neb. Oh, I didn't sell the shovel, thank God. Thanks, Nebula. Thank you for 17 months. Happy you've enjoyed yourself. 145.
Fun fact, keys don't sell for the 3 they say they're worth.
Oh.
Because they count for equipment they sell for 0.
Oh. Oh, wow, yeah, we have plenty of stonks. 2 Titan, chat. Let's hope it's not eclipsed. That'd be terrible. You do get extra money for going over quota. You get overtime. Hell yeah. So, 55 minutes. We're on to quota 3. I think this is quota 3. Pretty huge, chat. We are speedrunning. Titan's foggy. Cool. Okay, yes, we'll bring the shovel with us. I'm not very confident, but I'll have it. What does foggy mean? Guess. You'll never guess. It means it's harder to see. Yeah, Titan's always foggy. So, like, wait. Now it's foggier. What is wrong with me? Oh, there they are. No, fog on Titan doesn't really matter unless you're me and you get lost. Yeah, Titan has Jack in the Box. Yeah. And Titan has turrets now. That was like last update they added turrets. Oh, good. Titan also has the opportunity for mansion layout, which we have the joy of experiencing today. Let's close this door. Cookie, please. May I have a biscuit? A little piece of loot? Just one little piece of loot for the poor. Dude, yikes. Yeah, we come to Titan for the vast amounts of wealth, Chad. Okay, I see bottles. And an old phone. And a plastic fish. Huge. Should have brought a flashlight. But then I'd have even less inventory space than I already have. Chad, we should just get a quality of life mod that adds like 10 inventory spaces. That would indeed improve the quality of my life. But it's a quality of life mod. No, the only thing that I really want to that's a mod that I really want to be in the game is the ship loot mod. Be able to right click in the ship and see how much loot your ship has instead of awkwardly trying to get everything in the scan, which is basically impossible because the scan kind of blows chunks. I know there's a mod for that, but I don't think any mods would be allowed for speedruns. Like, the mod's called ship loot. I use it with friends. For VR this game? I don't expect that to happen. I don't know if the devs added anybody, but pretty sure they are one person. Bruh. Alright, let's go fire exit. There you are. Oh my gosh. I heard the little clapping of your feet and I was... Son of a bitch, where is he?
What did I just join in on? Walkie.
Okay, so how does it work with going outdoors with these guys? Is he gonna give me a sec to press on the door? No. So I gotta take him upstairs. Okay. That's true. You know what? No. I should be able to... that. Chat, we could get a shotgun. Nah, bro. Not quite ready. I wonder if the speedrun community has like a trainer. Because I could use that. Like a mod that puts you in instances where you can practice stuff like that. Can move while he's moving, but if his eye comes out, stop looking around and moving. He can't see. You talking about the Nutcracker? You trying to tell me that the Nutcracker sees motion? Huh. Interesting. Yeah, see, that's why a trainer would be really nice, because I could just grind off stream. Like little instances, you know? You have a shovel and there's a thumper. You gotta fuck him up. What does the update change besides the new enemies? Challenge moons. Like daily challenges or something? I don't really know. No, you can't post links unless, like, I want you to. You can't just post links. Oops. Oh, yeah, yeah, and it buffs the shovel because it makes it lighter. Yeah, see, now it's not foggy. You can tell because it's marginally less foggy. Titan has a small chance, I think it's only like 20% or something, to have an interior that's a mansion. Like, almost always it'll be like this. I was so confident that it would be that I said it before even going in. Okay, nice. Not bad. You've never had a mansion on Titan, so maybe it's less than 20%. I've had it enough. But in Sensible, how often are you making it to Titan? I don't actually know, though. And I've watched you play with Connor a few times, but not enough to know your average run length. According to the wiki, it's 5%? Oh, okay. Well, I'm wrong. Okay. Oh, thank you! Oh, what a nice little robot. I also like, yeah, I like Dine, and I like Rend. Rend is my favorite. It's just, it's my favorite because it's messy. I don't think I'll ever go there solo. Okay. This game reminds me of GTFO. No, it doesn't really remind me of GTFO. Oh, that's Bracken. Can I? Oh, nice. I think that was Bracken. Come wait. Yeah, there it is. Was it a face hugger? Is there any type of enemy you'd like the dev to add to the game? Well, I said like imposter enemies and then they were added, but that's because like everybody wanted them. Besides that, I don't really know. Excuse me, nothing really comes to mind. What? That's funny, dude. Jesus, what a sneaky fucking turret, dude. Alright. Yes, you were wrong about it being a Facebook. It was, in fact, the Bracken. You know, I was thinking of smacking the turret with a shovel, actually, because then I think it would have spun around and, you know, not hit me. Quick reactions. Wow, little girl. If that ain't a sign. Yeah, I should probably call her a ghost girl. Doesn't really matter, but... Packing up this early. Clearly you've not played solo. Hey, buddy. Why is she breathing so weird? Maybe she's got asthma. The only cure is popping heads. Time to go. Bye-bye. Please leave, please leave, please leave. Okay. Yes, good time to leave, chat. Good time to leave. Speak, you can jump off that ledge without taking damage. Oh yeah, I was actually messing around with fall damage a bit on this update, but it changes how much you weigh, I think. If I get 326 every day, like that's certainly pace for quota 6 at the very least. So I'm not gonna be particularly broken up over that. Okay. Stormy. Like, Stormy's okay as long as you don't get Oh, don't look around when she breathes. If you look at her too many times, she may start an attack. I see. I see. Whoopee cushions are conductive? I think we play it safe. Yeah. Back to offense. How old someone speedrun this game? Maybe you meant how would. It speedruns to certain level of quota. So like get to quota 6 as quick as possible. Get to quota 3 as quick as possible. There's a get to quota 1 as quick as possible, which is I think is a terrible speedrun. Reset until you get like a gold bar immediately or something. Not even a gold bar, no. Oh shit, I totally forgot. Nice. Reset until you have $135 immediately in the door on like assurance where you can clip out of the ship and land at the fire exit and then leave. Yippee. 1 minute. Quota 1. Yeah,
Apparently,
okay.
it's been this long doesn't feel it.
That doesn't make me upsetty spaghetti at all. And a dead end, so no bullshit's gonna come out of there. This is not upsetting. Thanks for 17 months. Almost a year and a half preposterous. Can I... Ah, gotcha. Killer, thanks for subbing End for the next 3 months. There's been a couple people doing that. Thank you very much. How do you know you're still gonna like me in 3 months? One time you got a cash register at the front of the first door. I don't even think that'd be good for speedruns because they just want light, good loot. What the hell is that? I see. Kinda wanna go fight him. Nah, but I shouldn't. I really need that practice tool so I can get confidence, chat. I hate not having confidence against enemies. Well, you can kite thumpers because they have weird momentum. But I just don't know it well enough. Thumpers aren't that bad after the first hit, they're basically stun locked. But I want to practice. Like, I don't want to just throw away a hour-and-a-half run because I don't know how to deal with a thumper. Bertolt Hoover, thanks to the tuner bits. Yeah, kite. I don't even know where that word originated from. Get hit, back up. Hit, again. Back up. Does it originate from League? That makes sense. First time I heard kite was for a Deer Clops tutorial for Don't Starve, like 8 years ago. I know what kite means because of Don't Starve. There you go. Because, yeah, and I mean, Don't Starve is a really good example for it, because it's literally like, the boss does one attack. So you run forward, Hit him 4 times. Run away. He swing. Repeat. Win. Who was that? Who's in there? Was that a coil head? Because I swear that was a coil head. Okay. I'm not just seeing things. Is that Freddy Fazbear? Holy crap. Yeah, I did hear about that. Dude, that was nuts. By the time, you know, I like missed a couple hours of Twitter that day. And by the time I saw any news about the official Roblox, excuse me, FNAF game, it had come and gone already. Not before Daco and Fusions both got a video out on it, though. And everyone just tore it apart. The what? Yes, so allow me to inform and educate the masses. The worst miscommunication in the history of video game miscommunications somehow happened. So, lo and behold, Mr. Scoot is working on a official FNAF Roblox game. And I didn't see much of it, but it plays kind of like Dead by Daylight. Am I wrong about that? I very well might be. But anyway, it's not done. It's not even close to being done. Like, it's bad. It's in development. It's probably going to be in development for like another year or something. However, this is in Scott's own words, by the way. Somehow, the people working on it mistook Scott approving like a skin for a character as approving the launch of the game. Now, I would love to see how that conversation went down. And I saw a great number of memes about it. But apparently that's what happened. Scott typed out, yeah, you know, Grave Digger Foxy's okay, release the game right now. Something insane happened. And the game went out way early. Everyone rips on it. Scott has it taken down in a couple hours. And that's that. I don't know what happened to their Discord server now. It is official. Yeah, but it's not done. Not done at all. What a great way to save your ass and throw everyone else under the bus. Well, I mean, you do have to wonder how that is pulled off. So, like, either Scott's bad at communicating, or whoever's working on this is really bad at...
Presuming he said I approve the launch and a date, and that was it.
Yeah, is really bad at interpreting things. But, okay, I mean, let's say you're developing this.
What did I just join in on? Walkies.
You know it's not
It's
done.
already been so long since you have become my favorite comfort streamer. Thank you for all the vids I can sleep to plink.
Like, how are you just ready on that go live button? So he's making Roblox games but can't make FNAF World 2? Hey, don't lose hope. No, the company doesn't count as a day. I just have a giant red button labeled release game, constantly like on the brink of pressing it. They see a message from Scott that contains the word like yes, and they drop it. Finally, after 1 month of development, the game is ready to go live. But yeah, pretty crazy situation. Also, Scott talked about how much he likes Roblox in the post as well, which was not that shocking. He said he plays it with his kids. Wait, how old are his kids? Aren't they like old? He's kind of old. One of his kids just published a book. Yeah, they'd be adults, I think. Chad, Scott has 3 kids, I think.
By the way, I just noticed how close it is, but what are your Christmas plans? Is it time for a Christmas wilderness test?
I'm pretty sure he started game dev to like make Bible games for his kids, chat. Alright, we're now at the stage where we hoard loot and cannot die or it's all over. Pretty sure that's why he started game dev. But yeah, I'm kind of surprised that he plays Roblox with them. You know, I'm not an adult with adult kids, but when I am, I don't know if Roblox is gonna be my go-to.
Hey Spiff, it's the Believer Ball crossed lover again. We made
Oh,
ketchup
nice.
cake together wearing our merch a while
Wow.
ago, and it got so fucked up I think it was alive.
Your love gave it life, just like Frosty the Snowman. Peachy rings. What a beautiful story. My Christmas plans are like going to Paige's family farm. Hey Paige, what's up? Hey. Yeah, going to Paige's family farm for a few days. Then come home, have a little something at my parents'. My sister's staying with me for her break, so hang out with her a bit. Nothing crazy. Does Paige's family have animals? Not this one, no, because it's her grandma's farm. So like, her grandma owns the land but rents it out to local people. They used to have, way back in the day, they had piggies. But Paige's parents take care of horses. They just like bought a ranch, so that's cool. They have 7 horses. I'm allergic to horses. I'm not that allergic that I can't go hang out with horses in a field. But as soon as we're in like barn territory, things go poorly. No, Paige is not rich. No. Or her parents, I mean. I'm average allergic to horses. Nah, it was her parents' lifelong dream to have a ranch. They've been saving for it for whatever, 30 years. Paige doesn't own any horses. She hasn't been a horse person for a long time. Her little sister is, though. Yeah, I'm allergic to cats, dogs, and horses. But if it's not obvious, I get over it eventually. If I'm near them enough, I'll get over it. If I'm a few weeks away, I'll sneeze a bit when I get back to Loaf. Okay, time to ditch the shovel. 8? Hold on, there was something else though. There was that, but there's something on the way back. Right? Am I going insane? I must be. What the hell? It's because I was too busy talking about horses. Crap. Oh, well, there we go. Painting, yes. Wait, where? I've ridden a horse once, but... Okay, wait. Where was this painting, chat? Jesus, you scared me, dude. Oh, here. Alright, buddy. Time to go home.
Key, just watched your video. Love your content. Plink.
Not even close. Do I want him to go off? I don't know. Pastificio man. Thanks for 4 months. I can talk though. Just, you know. I'm gonna take my time with this. Thanks for the plinks of encouragement.
What did I just join in on?
Plink. Your videos help me a lot in these dark times as well as made me find a very good friend. Thanks, Spiff. Plink.
Well. Whoops. So I picked up and put it down because I wanted it to shut up, but I picked it up with it quiet twice and put it down just automatically without it occurring to me that it was quiet. And then, yeah, it's unfortunate. The dog got me there. So that was just me being an idiot. We still have 2 days though, so should be able to make quota. As long as Titan's not eclipsed. It's stormy, but we don't have a shovel. Run's not dead yet. I was crouching. I was crouching the whole time.
I've seen people play sound-reliant games with chat sounds working in the game. Do you think you'd ever try that with LC?
Yeah, there's a Twitch integration mod I want to do. Yeah, I do think I just got too close to the dog's hitbox. Living and learning. Okay, nice. Nice, 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 nice. Let's just put that there. Lest we forget that it's storming. Hey chat, is it indeed a myth that this increases monster spawns? So I'm like 90% sure it's a myth. Okay, it's a handful of team myth. That's a handful of not myth. It spawns 1 monster. It spawns 2 monsters. But how do you know that? Let's go look at the fire exit.
It doesn't increase spawns, but it does open metal doors that monsters were locked behind, which gives the impression of them spawning.
It's a lot of different answers. Oh, joy. At least something. Even if it is legitimately all metal. Gonna call it early today, I think. I think apparatus gets hit, yeah. Tough lamp, chat. No yippee bugs, no. Actually 0 so far. In an hour 40. Taking out the apparatus doesn't have any effect on enemies or spawns. The only impact that it has on monsters is that all security doors have opened, which can realistically release them from sections of the map that they just happen to have been locked in. Okay, I'll take that. Sure. It doesn't make them more aggressive. There's just so many random information on this. Where do you see that and you just believe it? What do you mean more aggressive? Like, do they go faster? What does that even mean? Odd. This'll be my last stream, yeah. It's just a theory. A Lethal Company theory. 249. Yeah, we just need a marginally better day than
This is just
yesterday.
a sequel to How to Get Blacklisted.
Yeah, kind of tempted to make like a short or something, but I don't even know. Somebody said Google said it doesn't do anything except open doors. Then somebody said the wiki says it has a 70% chance to spawn 2 enemies. I really don't know what to believe. If I were to do a last stream ever, what would I play? That marbles game. You're my best friend. Shall we test something, chat? Because I'm not coming here twice. Ah, lame. Rip. You hate to see it. It spawned in more bullets. Okay, I'm gonna use the washroom. Halt! You have 0 more days to meet the quota. Alright, here we go. Hold on, here's a quote. Once taken from its socket, the light in the facility will flicker. Terminal operated doors will be opened, followed by all facility power shutting off permanently, with a warning sent to players but increased radiation levels. Top of that, once disconnected, there's a stuff. Yeah, so you're reading from the same wiki as other people, but
My birthday
other
is.
things say nothing. So there's 2 conflicting sources of information, and I don't know which is actually.
What did I just join in on? Walkies.
As you have not met the profit quota, your performance has been deemed below standard. Welcome to our disciplinary process. Welcome to your first day on the job. This is your very own autopilot ship, where you will eat and sleep for the duration of your contract. Make yourself at home. To complete the onboarding process, you will want to check the instruction manual and sign into your ship's computer terminal. We trust you will be a great asset to the company. Great asset to the company. Asset. Great asset to the company. Asset. Great asset.
Good news. I drank some water. And I grabbed chip.
Spiff, why did you let your chair die? That was so cruel.
Okay. Round 2. I don't think I'm ever gonna be... So, assurance, actually. Oops. There's this strat that I only saw. I don't know much about it. But I'm just gonna try it. I grabbed a few chips, not just one chip.
Pretty solid strat.
Okay, I'm actually gonna try it again.
Welcome to your first day on the job. This is your very own autopilot ship, where you will eat and sleep for the duration of your contract.
Ah! Close. Trying to land on this rock so I can get to the fire exit. Because it is like the quickest access in the game, I think. I do believe speedruns do that.
I have to leave stream. Goodbye, Spiff. I hope the strat
Goodbye!
doesn't involve in you dying again. Less than 3.
Die? Lethal company? I was thinking about it while I was grabbing chip. I was like, there's kind of 2 categories of deaths in this game. You die one of 2 ways. Way 1 is, what the hell was I doing? And way 2 is, what the hell was the game doing? And that's That's kind of it. Yeah, one unfairly or two stupidly. Yeah. Okay, which is a shadow and which is gunk? That's a shadow, okay. Why not both? Well, you know, like unfairly would be falling on a dog, or like spawning in and there's a turret, or getting hit by lightning. And I mean, those aren't barely your fault at all. But then there's my last death, where I like just walk in front of a turret and die, kind of thing. Like, you idiot. It's rare that it's like, yes, I performed to the best of my ability, but was overcome by the game. Like that. Generally, if you perform at the best of your ability, you'll only die to bullshit deaths. Or you do something stupid. So it's kind of just those two deaths. I've spawned in on a landmine. I've seen landmines spawn in doorways. Like when you enter the facility, sort of thing. Which is pretty fucking funny. Cut it close on that one. Oh, this is good. I think I'm gonna die to the turret. It's gonna be pretty hard to transport this, but hell, we got it. So, turrets... Where the hell is that turret facing? Okay. Turret was actually facing in a very generous direction. Captain, now which way's back? Not that way. Yeah, I can see pinned, chat. I'm focusing. Keep it up, Insensil. I'll look at it in a sec. Well, I think Insensil has well, it's trustworthy enough that he's deemed it pinnable, so I'm not really speedrunning, but I am wondering how long it... Like, I want to get to quota 6 and beyond. And at the same time, I am curious... I just did the same thing. Curious how long that'll take me. So that's why I have the timer on. Apparatus is not best loot, no. It's pretty good, though. Yeah, basically just benchmarking, yeah. Technically, you can get 1k quota or 1k at quota 5, but normally it's like quota 6 where you get to 1k, right? I don't even know if gold bar would be best loot for speedruns, because, like, it's so heavy. Might be better off with, like, a couple Coke cans, you know? Hairdryer. Excuse me. Please, no worm. You need to jump the next second the door opens. I was thinking, like, because there's that opening in the railing on the left side of the ship. What if you immediately go out, or like, I don't know. I'm just not very confident in my ability to jump over the railing. As pathetic as that kind of sounds. is. Hey, Madly Pikachu. Okay, I want to try this. Hold on, can I just like... Yeah. Okay, yeah. I'm gonna... Nah. Well, when it comes to price per weight...
Sucked.
Like, what was my outplay there? My warning was approximately 1 second. I dropped my loot, I turned around and I ran the opposite direction. Yeah, okay. Shouldn't have been there. Oh, fuck. Well. Wow. Wow. Well, I've always wanted to practice this more.
This is why I hate worms so much, lol.
So they stay after you. Alright. Noted. Oh my god. Yeah, I need like... Although if I were to do speedruns, I actually think I'd have to do beehiveless. If that's still a category, I don't know if it is. So, especially because of quota 1 speedruns, like doing speedruns of just the first quota, they had to separate the leaderboards between beehives and beehiveless, because obviously the fastest way to do the first quota is to grind out until you get a spawn where the bees are right beside the ship, grab them, and leave. Done. So at least for quota 1, beehive RNG would have just become the run. That's why they separated it. It really doesn't matter too much once you get up to like higher quotas. Huh? Okay. Spoiler. Quiet the noise machine? No, I like it. I think coil heads would be my least favorite. Coil heads, I think, are the most, like, you can't go back enemies. I will probably change my opinion on that as I play more, but... Like, Jester is chill. You just kind of leave in a while. thumper, like you can work around them. Spider, you can work around them. Shitbug, bugs, you can work around them. Bracken is scary. No, the Jester's fine. I mean, you see him. There's no threat. Ah, shitbug. And he gives you like a 30-second warning. I'm eating chip. By the way, there's our first shitbug of the day. Oi! Ah. Whoa, hey now, I'm dead. Why did he get mad? I don't understand. Not the yippee. So it's because the key was his. I see. Do we still have a day? That's funny. This has been massively successful. But I didn't even take his key. I just went near it. Didn't realize he was that territorial. And jump. Oop. Okay. Okay. All right. All right. Jump and hold left. And boom. We're into the fire exit. 5 seconds. Flat. Bam. Well, a bit more than 5 seconds, but you get the point. It was pretty sweet. That's why I'm trying Assurance, is I believe speedruns use it at least for the first couple quotas. But you lose health. It's okay. Sandworms one shot anyway. Okay. You have immunity to death by fall damage for a few seconds? Dude, tell that to my first attempt. I'll take that metal sheet, thank you. I need that metal sheet. Hell yeah. Anybody remember how to get home? I don't. Yippee. I feel so light on my feet. Okay, let's go get that other big item that was over there. Landmine is an excellent way to get back to the ship. You're not wrong. Fine! Asshole. Isn't that bug friendly? Oh, true. You're right. Well, that's what somebody told me the first time I saw him. He was like, no, Spiff, that bug, that is friendly. He brings you loot. And then he was actually friendly for, like, that day that I saw him. So I thought that they were friendly for a little while. I don't think speedrunning would allow for the yippee mod because it'd probably be too, like, indicative of where they are. Because they're so damn loud. They'd be yippieing a bit too hard. I'm eating chips.
Blessed
Miss
be the
Vicky's
yippee
salt
bug,
and vinegar.
and a happy holidays to everyone.
Thanks, Sabrina the Trans Switch. Thank you. Thanks for 12 months. Hope you have good ones as well. That's quite a combo. A mine going up the stairs, followed by double turrets. Vent just opened. Okay, was this a dead end? No. Oh, peek. Oh, there's a nice room. Oh, the greed inside of... Wait, what? What did I see? I saw something green. But it was green!
Report to the
Have a good night,
company
O'Hara's
building
kitten.
immediately to sell your scrap metal and other goods. You have
Hey, Connor. Ah! I also saw something green? Yeah, yeah. See?
welcome to your first day on the job.
I've been very
This
sick
is your
recently,
very
and your
own
streams and
autopilot
vids
ship,
have made me
where you
feel
will
less
eat
dead
and
less
sleep
than
for
3
the duration
Chisholm
of your
Smith.
contract.
I die so that you don't have to. Alder DC.
Make yourself at home. To complete the
Nice. I understand the jump. It has been written into my system. At least the 2 months. Alright. No mines. No turrets. No shit bugs. What else have I died to today? Oh, yeah. An excellent start. 2 very low value hairbrushes.
The item detection bugs out a lot and will tell you that 2 items exist when only one does. One at the actual location and one on the opposite side of where you're facing.
Yeah, I know. But I never did find the one. But I'm familiar that I'm aware that it gets whacked sometimes, but I didn't even see the one. I just blew up. So I can go here, here, slowly sink, die.
Chicken boom, landmine.
I can drop this off. Yeah. There. Now it's in a nice spot on the ground. Chicken? Can't believe that might be the first time I just... What the fuck? Can't believe. Oh. That's one of those, you know? One of those. Like an actual trap. Oh, thank you. Thanks the raid, Captain NSP.
What did I just join in on?
Thank you very much.
2
Hope
months,
you had a good
baby.
stream. Pickles! You listen to my stream in the shower? How do you get audio in the shower? Where am I going? I kind of forget. Stream's going good. You know, average day of massive dubs in Solo Lethal Company. Time to weigh a lot.
What did I just join in on? Walkies.
So for sure those doors just opened. Home! I just went the wrong way. What does rad level increase do? Well, we've been talking about that. Lot of assumptions and misinformation in that department. For sure, they open all the metal doors and turn off the lights. There's the question of if they spawn in enemies as well.
What did I just join in on? Walkies.
Full Metal Gay
10
Head,
months
thanks to the
and
10
I'm sick
months.
plus have to go to work the next few days.
Oh.
Your streams are a nice distraction. Thanks, smiley face.
You don't say. Ah! Ah! I checked the code. It has a 70% chance to spawn at least 2 enemies at the start of the next hour. Alright, we're going with that. So it does do bad stuff. We'll just assume. Let's get a beehive. That rule only applies to single player, though. Okay. Is this a single player campaign? Yes. But no, it's the same as multiplayer, but more punishing. This is a great opportunity for me to practice my behiving. We grab it, we put it on the ship, we leave. You understand, chat? We die in the mud, we lose. It's not on the ship. Fuck. And it's in the mud, dude. Like... Ah. This one's also in the mud. Hey, Barney Goose. Damn it. Thanks to the raid. Welcome. What's up, you peers? Yeah, I'll just leave. Practice
Nice to find you
bees
streaming
another
your
time.
content is very good laughing face.
Thanks to the 5 months alert hackers. Wow, that was first day too. What a nice first day, chat. Too bad we didn't get those bees next time. Are beehives even worth it? They're super worth it. Yeah, they pay off a lot. Like at least 100. Their minimum is like 90 or something. Just did some speedruns of Lethal. Dude, these later quotas are so rough. Are you doing solo? Where is this? It's up here. Bruh. Doing solo, got to 8th quota. Yeah, my best is like 980. So I think it would have been 6th quota or something. But yeah, no, I mean, solo is terrible. I want to be able to submit to the 10 quota solo. That's my goal, Barney. Oh yeah. But it's a bit of an ask. Maybe I should have checked that door. But nobody has submitted a run for 10 quotas solo. I wonder where that spider is. Oh, look at that! No way, that's crazy. Wow, what a stacked fucking room. Holy moly. Let's take this and let's get out. Hopefully that didn't open up the spider, because they'd opened that door. No. Okay. Well, 2 loads of stuff. I am a pretty happy guy. Have I seen a squeaky lizard at all today?
20 months Yahoo.
Oh, no, I haven't. No. Thanks for 20 months, tiny snail boy. Sun dude next to the prime. For Help Wanted 2 achievements video, are you using footage from Tuesday or another stream? Tuesday. We did all of them. Why no Help Wanted 2? Well, it's not going to have a very big speedrunning community. It's got no flat mode. It's so only VR. That removes like 90% of potential runners right there. And I mean, it's just takes a while for a game to get on the website. Doesn't instantly go on.
Found you years ago on a pizza sim video. I love your long form videos.
Thanks, Banana Man. My first pizza sim video is not quite 2 years old. Well, no, it's not PSVR exclusive. It is exclusive to other consoles, but it's on PC as well.
What did I just join in on? Walkies.
I should do this more. I need these banger emotes.
Thanks to the 3 months, Barney. Barney, are you gonna try and... assuming you said a couple things that I just missed. I'm gonna greed a little bit. Are you going to try and do like quota 6 or 10 runs for solo? Or lower? More bees, dude. Yo, I was doing 10 quota solo. I'm trying to be the first. Hell yeah. Well, you'll probably pull it off. No lights? Oh! Okay. Good greed. Now try not to get wormed on the way home. There are no difficulties on this game. It's all one difficulty, but I'm playing solo. And it's unmodded. Cash register is worth an unknown amount of money. A lot. What qualifies as being good in this game? Like, this piece of loot is good because it's worth a lot. If that's what you're asking. And then quota height goodness probably depends on how many people you have. I don't know how you do this. I find solo so boring. But, yeah, I don't know. Because I find... Oh, there was a worm! I find it quite fun. It feels like the scan has only gotten worse. I don't think I'm gonna go to assurance. Because I don't like worms. It's also flooded. I will go to offense. Because I'd like to go to Titan. Might as well go to Titan quota 2. Sure. I'm expecting 10 quota to be around 2.5 hours minimum. That's until we start competing for it, Barney. But, yeah. Yeah. It is going to be an absolutely insane category. Because, I mean, solo quota 10, like 2,500 or something insane. That's so whack. I feel like you'd basically have to go deathless and be stocking up. From the beginning. Well, hello, main entrance. What? Why are there so many things already? Not the aqua jump. Okay. Sure. That's a profitable corner. I do have a stream schedule this week. Well, yeah. This week it's kind of whack.
Spig loaf shake, Merry Christmas, Spig,
But
and everyone.
your average
Even though it's in a few days.
split week is Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, 11 a.m. my time, which was 5 hours ago. And I stream for around 5 hours on a normal day. Today's gonna be shorter. I am leaving tomorrow. I gotta pack and stuff. Probably go until either this run dies or I pause it. I don't think I will keep going long enough to have this run be submittable as a quota 10 run if it were to get that far, which, you know. Oh yeah, I'll stream probably twice again before the new year. As like I mentioned, I'll be doing some stuff. I thought I was gonna be back the 28th, but I will not be. So I'll probably stream like the 29th and 30th or something.
Happy 1-year spiffversary. Hope all is well.
All is well, Kenzie Core. Thank you very much for 12 months. Okay, that's good. I happy. You playing, and if you get, if I like, yeah, I mean, if I succeed at a 6. Holy shit! I thought I saw something. I actually thought it was Bracken. So I was like, okay, that's fine. I'll just go look at him. Okay, yeah. What were those bottles? Not even close, actually. Am I insane? Did I drop stuff down? Yeah, I did drop stuff down. Yeah, I'm not gonna take fall damage. Bottles might have been stolen, yeah. I also didn't know you could take a hit from him. Maybe I got hit by the goo? I don't know. But like I had no time. I was either gonna die to the goo or the coil head. So I just had to risk it. I see, inset cell. Yeah, I'm gonna leave. I just, like, the first 2 days were so damn profitable. It would be dumb to risk it with no HP.
Report to the company building immediately to sell your scrap metal and other goods. You have 0 days left to meet the profit quota. You can use the terminal to route the autopilot to the company building.
Wait, does it work if you just whip around? Because I know you can do that. But I didn't know that whipping it around would work. Pickles. Let's see how much this big boy sells for.
Okay, so I finally understand the risk in this game. I was thinking why not just go be really brave always, but you actually lose loot out of your ship when you die, right?
All of it. So you have 3 days to hit quota, and like if you were to die on the last day, that's just it. Like your run's over. At least if you die on an earlier day, you can recover, especially on low quotas. Which I am on. I haven't thrown one of these yet. I don't like they don't do anything good, right? But do they kill you? Okay, wait, how much was that cash register? It was 82. Nice. Yeah, I'm gonna get enough for Titan, sure. Blows up your hand and does a little damage. 82 is almost the lowest possible for cash register. That's too bad. Doesn't deal damage. I don't know. Thanks to the raid, Rainer Falls. I hope you have a good rest of your day. Will there be a video on this later? So the video on this is going to have to remove, you know, this. A lot's gonna be cut out.
We value your commitment.
Oh, Vanessa. Because we've done a lot of this without actually succeeding. You know, the training montage is going to be quite the montage, you know? Thank you so much for 10 gift subs, Real Shadow Phoenix. Thank you. Look at that stack. You got a gift sub. Say thank you. Alright, what are we gonna be out here? Oh yeah, this will be good. Kuna TTV, thanks to the 3 months. And thanks to the Prime. Wow, you primed and then gifted 10. Holy Giga Chad. Okay, that is going to be... Actually, I'll buy a couple things. I'll buy a ladder and a shovel. I would watch a 40-hour video, Spiff. Dude, it's scary enough making videos that go over 2 hours. I had a big scare with the part 2 of Help Wanted 2 video. First of all, things get really laggy once your sequence is that long. So if we have a 2-hour video, yeah, it was originally quite a bit over 2 hours. I cut it down in Senso. We make our video, like a 2-hour video we'll make in 4 different parts, because if you just have your whole sequence as 2 hours and you're working on that, like it's gonna lag so bad. I really envy people who make 10-minute videos. They can review the whole thing really fast, and like the editing is so clean. When it gets long, it gets slow. And then also, I was attempting to render it once I had it 2 hours. So it's like, I'll make sure it's all rendered before I export it. And the rendering was failing. And I was like, oh my god, it's over. Like, I'm not gonna be able to upload this 2-hour video I've spent like 10 hours on today. Turns out I was just out of space on my computer. I had to clean out a hard drive. That's what the error was. It was error code 4. I figured that wasn't something catastrophic. Or it would be like error code 300 or something. That would be scary. But yeah. Catastrophe avoided. I uninstalled a couple games. RIP, like, Rain World. Think it's worth to bring a shovel? Well, yes, but I will drop it in favor of loot. That's kind of the true, like, so yes. Because worst case scenario, you drop it. And best case scenario, you know, you get head crabbed and you defend yourself.
2 months why
Very pog.
A.
Oh, hello. Yeah, pay up, Titan. It's just in general, it's way better to have a shovel and not need it / drop it than not have a shovel and beat yourself up over it. Because you're so silly. That'd be so funny if I just fell off of there and died. I would laugh out loud. Whoa! Okay. I mean, it's kind of tempting, actually. I'd look at chat, all I see is do it. I don't know where he is, okay? Shotgun is an upgrade from the shovel. Yeah, I know that. Just not that confident. As in, I've literally, I haven't even encountered one. Like, I haven't really played this game since the update. I saw somebody in chat just say something along the lines of excited to see skilled gameplay of this game. I would classify myself as mid, maybe slightly better than mid, but mid. I don't even know how to get to this guy, chat. What a place. Let's go check out the fire exit, shall we? Oh my gosh, my teammate. A friend. Look, Chad, I could join him. My teammate looks kind of weird. Nah, he's just nervous. He doesn't. Skilled gameplay, I know.
What did I just join in on? Walkies.
What quota are you on?
Alright, alright, alright. Look. We're fine. We barely had anything, anyway. Oh yeah, shovel. Oh! Oh!
You might have been able to ladder diff your teammate there.
I know. That would have been sweet. Thanks for the raid, David, first of all. Welcome. How are things in your world? Nope. Oh! Dude, okay, there were 2 dogs over by the shop.
Happy holidays, Spiff.
I thought
I can't believe it has been 16
giant
months since I first subbed.
I thought the giant went over there. The giant did not, in fact, go over there.
Happy holidays, Spiff and chat.
Thanks, Bang Splat. Sweetie Mom, thanks for 16 months. No more chip. Okay. I don't even need a good day. 234 on Titan is baby gameplay, alright?
Damn Spiff, are you lethal company? Because I'm dying to have you around me. W Riz or L Riz?
Mid-riz. That's being generous. I don't even really know what you're saying. Oh, you are being torn apart by chat. Well, thank you for the attempt. I do appreciate that. Don't let chat get to you. Follow your dreams. Like, this is basically quota already, chat. Quota. Done. But now I'm gonna go get myself killed. So I want to come back to Titan. Hey now, not intentionally, I'm just... Sometimes I say stuff like that because it takes the pressure off. I bet 50k on this? Why? That's ballsy, dude. Oh, is this a dead end? Oh, it was. My bad. Bracken. I'm like, I don't feel like that jump. Ah, what am I thinking? I can't let the pressure get to me. Must God gamer. It is an easy jump. Okay. Nah. I don't want to make this jump any hard. Wait, what? Ooh. It's actually not an easy jump. How bad do I want that bell? Enough.
Spig, what's the pick for balls? I can't
Kidding.
figure it out at all. I've been trying for months.
Oh, it's just art somebody made. Do you mean like, what does it look like? It's a ball in a cage. Oh, you scared me, dude. Okay, well, you know. The world is speaking, and I'm gonna listen. Apparently I'm not supposed to look at her. Toothpaste. I'm sorry, toothpaste. I got a hit quota. This is enough, right? Yes. Yes, it is. Okay, we're gonna barely... Wait, are we gonna have enough for... There's a chance we could have enough for Titan. Avioli, thanks to the Prime. Titan is 700, yeah, but I have 100 in the bank. 523 right here, so that would give me 630. And there, I would get some over cost as well. You sure? You only get 50 overtime? Okay, okay, no. I'll just sell for... for quota and save. That might actually be enough. Hold on. Yeah, this is quota 2. We went to Titan immediately and then got destroyed. How can you counter giants in the Jester? Giants, you die. The Jester, just leave. I do not consider the Jester to be much of a threat. I think it's actually less of a threat solo because your buddies aren't gonna set him off without you knowing. But yeah, like the Jester will reset if he's camping doors. Like that can end your day, but there's no reason that you should be dying to the Jester. Solo. When you're with friends, shit happens. Just install a quality of life mod that removes giants. No, the gesture resets. That's so true. You just gotta have nobody in the building. You can use a stun grenade before a giant catches you and you'll put him down. Okay, there you go. That's how you counter giants. Just have a stun grenade on you at every given moment. Let's go. Let's ass, chat. Big balls ass gaming. I probably should have checked the weather. Good God, man. Whoop-oo. Look at that big rock. Oh, that's just like mud piles. Yeah, it is. Okay, cool. Welcome, display name. I feel like this is a recipe for me getting lost. Bracken! That's quick! Cube. Okay. As a prediction goes up, that's funny. Well, let's leave. I'm not about this fire exit. Gonna go main. I'm actually already in there, Brianna. I think I'm in the proper Lethal Company speedrunning server. Yeah, check. I might have... I don't think I joined the wrong one, but maybe I did. How did I not see you? I mean, I didn't make noise. I just joined the server. No problem. I'm just a lowly mid-Lethal Company player. I don't expect any sort of... Way up. Found the Bracken room. Okay, where was that turret? It's gotta be like right at... there's no point in doing that jump. Yeah, okay. We can work around that. Yeah, if I'm not wrong, that room is like, it's a room and it means that a Bracken is there. He doesn't start there or anything. But like, there's a Bracken on the map if you see that room. Is that a myth? God damn it. Not me, too. We found the turret. They got me, chat. It made so much sense. If it's not the Bracken room, what the hell is it? It doesn't fit in at all. 2 shovels today. Hitting turret with shovel with disarmament. That is so true. Okay, but I've like gone around the turret now. Cool. Time to go. Cool. Yeah, let's prioritize getting this haul back. This is ass. Assurance. Home of the worm. Worm capital of Lethal Company. Is this a shadow? Ah! Bruh. That's not a shadow. This is a very yikes route back to the... Like, I'm basically... And I still gotta make another trip back to the ship if I want the rest of my haul. Please, no worm. You can dodge the worm, but I think not always. I think sometimes the worm just wins. Alright, there's no worm on the radar. Here, we'll take a bit of worm precaution here. My friend was using a mod that spawned 10 worms and I avoided 3 of them in a row. Hey, that would be a good way to practice worm gaming. I left the... Did I? I must have put my fire exit loot back on the ship. I don't know. It's too late anyway. Okay. We're gonna leave the shovel. Yeah, I also think that the worm I also think that the worm anticipates where you're going. But the last time I died to the worm, I like insta-dropped, turned around, sprinted the opposite direction. Too late. Yeah, there can be dogs, yeah. Looks like I've been weirdly lucky. I shouldn't say anything until I'm back on the ship, though. I think with the exception of being the worm capital, this is a fairly safe moon. My goal is... My long-term goal...
Games you've been playing recently?
Is getting to quota 10 solo, like, a few times. Short term is just getting somewhere. Anywhere. Absney, thanks to the new tier 1. Zizzler, thanks for 2 months. I mean, recently I've really only been playing this and Help Wanted. And then with outside of stream, I play the GTFO and CS. Oh, Peaks of Yore. Yeah, I've been playing Peaks of Yore. That's been fun. I didn't finish it, no. And we're gonna make a video on that last mountain. Yeah, I've 100%ed Help Wanted twice, actually. And on Tuesday, I 100%ed it, plus all achievements in that stream. GTFO is a really hard co-op game. I'll be making a couple of videos on it in 2024. It's like really... like peak GTFO is really, really hard. I may not even stream it because I just wouldn't be able to like look at chat, really. The Bracken thing is a myth. Okay. I can't believe I fell for it. I'm usually so, like, oh, it's flooding. Ooh, okay. Okay. I usually don't fall for it that fast. It just seemed so... Who? Who dare? No! The juicy cupboards were both empty. No! Wait. Really? Damn. Lockdown, much. Holy.
Happy Friday. How's the run going, King?
Good currently, but you know this game. You can change on a dime. Oh! Okay, wait. Okay, wait. Wait, how do I get there? This one. Okay, fantastic. We're in. We are beginning to cut things a little close, I think, with the rain. So we're gonna leave.
We trust you will be a great asset to the stream. Great asset. Hypers.
I grabbed the keys so I could more swiftly jutifo. Okay. It's only 12:30. Rain's not that bad. I was panicking for nothing. I really thought it was later than it was. We should be fine. Ergo, a worm. I don't think there's a leaderboard for highest quota solo. Maybe there is. I haven't seen one. You know, this gets kind of deep. But there are leaderboards for how fast you get to a certain quota solo. So what I'd want to compete in is solo to quota 10, which is it's just insane. I mean, it kind of reminds me of Nightmare Backrooms runs, but very likely harder. You have to buy Titan, like, every quota, yes. But then you get it for 3 days. Alright. We making it? Look, we're fine. The water hasn't gone up. Is Rend the new meta for... I don't know. We'll have to see. Like I said earlier, I'm gonna properly research runs over... like, just while I'm away from stream. I need some stamina. So when I come back, I'll be, ready? 4 runs. Smith, I just locked myself out of my room. So it makes me think, do you have any silly moments like that? Yeah. I mean, not even that long ago, I got locked out of our house. Because I, like, went out for supper with my dad and didn't bring my keys, like an idiot. And so when Paige went out with some friends, obviously she locked the door. And I just had to call her and be like, please, pretty please, can you come get me? So her and her friends pulled up. So kind. Yeah, wait for Swift to lose all of this to fall damage. Hey. We'll be fine. And I'm playing it safe with offense. Alright? Bye, Paige. Love you. I haven't bought any of my fans Oreos. No, the only time I've met fans... well, that's not true, but... is TwitchCon... and there weren't really, like, grocery stores nearby, so I couldn't buy Oreos. I couldn't really get around Vegas to a grocery store and then to the convention. I have met a fan near, like, in Canada, but I was not ready. Didn't have Oreos. And he was working, so I couldn't be like, come with me to the grocery store. Oh, hello. Money. Quit your job for an Oreo adventure with Spiff. If I was a boss of employees and one of them had to go get an Oreo, I mean, that'd be okay. I keep hearing a beat that sounds exactly like alien save points. How do I not remember what those sound like? When you must be hearing the landmine, but do those really sound like alien save points? Nobody's bought me Oreos, no. I don't open gifts until they're on the ship because chances are whatever they have are gonna weigh more than the gift. So I don't want to carry that until it's on the ship. True, they can also open into two-handed items, which would be even worse than weight. In fact, I think they have pretty high odds to open into two-handed items. Excuse me, Mr. Bossman. My favorite YouTuber just showed up, and I need to go get an Oreo with him. Yeah, I mean, do you say no? What kind of heartless animal are you if you say no? I opened a gift before Christmas yesterday. Because it's going to be kind of whack with time for whatever. We're going to have like 3 different groups of people that we're giving gifts to. So it's all just all over the place. So we had our own little... She opened the Grinch waffle maker that I got her. And I opened some new pants from Paige. She bought me this pair of like sporty-ish pants that I used to wear like every day. But then she stole them for work and kind of wrecked them. So she bought me a new pair. And Paige is a big Grinch fan. She's got a lot of Grinch stuff. So I got her a Grinch waffle maker. Welcome back. Oh gosh, I hear a shit bug. Paige raised her eyebrow at shit bug. Oh my god, a goop. Nope. It was time for David to take his piece of shit metal and leave. I could go main. There's a thumper over there. Yeah, I actually think I had a Darth Vader toaster at one time, but it was very poorly made and died. You can smack the goo. I believe it speeds it up a little bit, but it doesn't do damage. Does she like the Grinch movie with Jim Carrey more, or the original Grinch? I don't know. I have never met anybody who likes the Jim Carrey one more, but she respects the Jim Carrey one. Did I just meet people who prefer the Jim Carrey one? Oh. Yeah, I'm very shocked. They're both good, but I don't know. Maybe if you didn't grow up watching the animated one, you wouldn't like it as much, but I love the animated one. Like, old animated one. Fine. Yeah, I stepped on the whoopee cushion. That's what happened if you're confused why I farted. I hope some of you thought I farted IRL. It wouldn't quite be that clean on the mic. That's for sure. It would definitely be more muffled. No, it's such a little one. Just a little poot. Yeah, that's quota 3. In only an hour. But I did die once, I think. Yeah, I did, yeah. Let's get back to Titan. I have heard of the Skinwalker mod. Yeah, it like copies what your friends say. Well, I almost wonder if the dev wanted to add that, but couldn't because, you know, it'd be like stealing from the modder. I don't even know if that'd be a bad thing, but it is a cool mod. If you're able to multiply yourself and your PC, would you try to get world record quota with yourself? Yes. What a strange question. We would do something together. I think I'd get along with copies of myself. I think we'd know that we have to get along. Oh, I have so much money. What am I doing selling this much over quota? Whoops. Alright, it's gonna be a disaster if I keep that in the middle. Should I get world records with Paige? This would not be a good game for Paige. Thanks to the Prime. Samuria. Fox, thanks to the Prime. Fox 360. As the Moon, thanks to the Prime. Meep. 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 $1,000. I'm gonna stick with Titan today, but yeah, if speedrunners are using Rend, I'd be happy to go there. You do lose money when you die. Yes, you lose a lot. Like if you're playing with 4 people and 3 people die, you lose like, I don't know, like 60% of your money or something insane. Even if you get their bodies back, there's still a penalty. Yeah, I have seen people use the shortcut. Do not know how to use it myself yet. Meet next quota, 527. That's easy if I don't die. Typical. And this is quota 4, right? Yeah, I think, David. I think Rend for speedruns. Genuinely, yes. Hey, Connor. Thanks for the raid. I don't know. I'm gonna properly research it next couple days. It all depends on if/when he dies. If, hey. So this does not mean Bracken, apparently. Apparently Bracken... Maybe the Bracken is making people think that it's not the Bracken room to help himself out. Holy shit. How do you play games with trial and error for so long? Because you learn from error. And then the trial becomes less painful because you make less mistakes. In theory. Holy crap, dude. What the fuck? It's like the single most profitable room I've ever seen in this game. Oh, wow. Okay, well, that's quota. Unless... I die. All I'm really gonna do is peek into fire exit. No, you know what? Well, I know. I know, you don't have to tell me to greed for next quota. I'm aware of that. It's a balance. Trust me, I am well aware of the opportunities for greed. It's a homemade flashbang. Apparently it works all right. I have an idea of when Poppy Chapter 3 is coming out. Like, they could always change it. And they said a few weeks into January. Leaving, 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 leaving. January 31st, yeah. Oh, they did delay it. It was supposed to come out in December. But as long as everything goes to plan, I will be doing a bunch of stuff with Poppy and then going on a holiday. Out of the country for the second real time in my life. But yeah, besides that, my January plans are this game, Help Wanted 2, GTFO, and then Poppy Chapter 3 comes out, and we do stuff with that. Excuse me. Yeah, I'll probably stream the release of Poppy on YouTube and Twitch again. Maybe. It'll be easier to read both chats. All honesty, chat. How did you feel about the YouTube streams? Yeah, I felt kind of silly doing it because, like, I couldn't even talk to YouTube chat during Help 102 very much. It was really nice because, yeah, indifferent. Yeah, that's probably what most of you are, yeah. YouTube comment leg is whack. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I think I will. I think it's nice for enough people, even though I don't love YouTube as a streaming platform. Oh, I prefer Twitch, but... Like, the idea is that first playthroughs won't have alerts. And alerts are really nice on Twitch, because it really is, like, you know, we're all chatting. But then, without alerts, you know, I might as well open it to the full Spiff audience and be like, anybody can watch, but it's pretty much me in the game and then people watching. Twitch is much less clunky, yeah. Also in Sensel, that's twice in one. In one, session that I get mansion on Titan. Well, basically I couldn't stream on YouTube and Twitch with alerts because it'd be too much. Most of my streams, we can take time away from the game. Like, you know, we don't need to be talking about Lethal Company this entire time. A lot of the time I'm just kind of doing things that don't need constant attention. But on a first playthrough of the game, like, you know, we pretty much give the game full attention. So alerts, I do like to have them off in those cases because they would be quite distracting. And I couldn't stream on both YouTube and Twitch with alerts because it would be a disaster. Oh, it's just you, okay. Do I play fighting games? I've got a good number of hours on Jigglypuff. Besides that, nope. There's somebody who's been DMing me fighting game terms every day for like a month straight. And it's actually been kind of cool. I've learned a bit. I have not read all of them. It's been interesting. Thomas decided it was time to leave. Oh! I wasn't a spider. That was a coil head. You hear the little scamper and you have to find him. I didn't find him. Then again, I didn't get much time. 527 bucks in a day. It's doable. It's doable. It's doable. No, you can't save. No. Putting things in storage does not save your items. Like, you can only put, like, decor, basically, in storage. You can't put actual items in storage. Yeah, no, Titan can spawn up to, like, 6k in loot or something absurd. But, I mean, as a solo, there's only so much you're realistically going to find. 500 is realistic. But rip that really juicy room. I just got so greedy. Mansion is generally not Pog. I do not like. Okay. Was there nothing up here? Yeah, no. Well, 3 items. What's that, like 150 so far? Oh, this is a nice room. See a gift here. Another key. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I believe that, Nebula. I do believe that I have been tricked by the Bracken. That's a coil head, right? Okay. There he is. It's fucking 8. Nah. That's some comedy, chat. What an unsuccessful fire exit, chat. Well, how much do we have? We have to make at least like 500 or there's no point in leaving. So it doesn't really matter if the ghost girl can kill outside. We have to do things anyway. Maybe this present will drop like a gold bar. Okay. Here's the whoopee cushion, bro. That's funny. One fart and I'm dead, yeah. Just one toot, he whips around. Nah, I'm done today. I already streamed longer than I thought I was going to. My mic is off in game. Yeah, I'm on push to talk, so yeah. I'll properly lose. So hour 30. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, chat. Strike me down, Zeus! Zeus! Not to struck down. Why do I stop talking then? To focus, Sensil. Yeah. Gonna head out. Time to get sucked.
As you have not met the
Yeah.
profit quota, your performance has been deemed below standard. Welcome to our disciplinary process.
So I saw a video of some people setting up a bunch of ladders so they didn't get sucked up.
Insane man screams at the sky to get stricken down by Zeus.
And they did survive, like they stay in the ship, but then the "you are fired" screen comes up. So it doesn't really change anything. It did work, yeah. But, I mean... So it kind of worked. You can do that with one ladder in the corner? Yeah, okay, yeah. Yeah, stuck in an airless ship. Yeah, yeah. Kind of works. What is DBF's Dragon Ball Fighting Z? No, I'm not going to check it out. Hold on. We have a potential ketchup cake make here. Yeah. Chat, should we raid Tuyub to make them make a cake? All right. I will be away. But, yeah. See ya in, like, probably close to a week until I stream next. Have a good Christmas. Have a good holiday, everybody. Next video will be the 100% all achievements Help Wanted to run. And then we work on this. I'll hopefully get a bit practiced by the next time you see me. Yeah. Have a good one. I'll see you all before the new year for sure. It'll be like 28th, 29th that I stream. Hopefully. 28th, 29th, 30th. Guaranteed. Adios.